Very good evening to you and welcome to one of my beer reviews. Okay, the beer I'm going to be reviewing now is one which I have to say I'm a little bit, not so much apprehensive about reviewing, but I'm not particularly looking forward to it. I'll tell you for why, because I've had beers from this brewery before, granted it was a long time ago, and they weren't very good. Basically it's the Lyme Regis Brewery, and this is their strong IPA called Revenge. Now, I've been to the brewery. This bottle actually, I was given by a friend from work. But I went to the brewery back in 2011, I think it was, and they were called the Town Mill Brewery then, because they've changed their name. And when I was there, I bought some of their porter, Black Ven, which they still make now, and I can safely say it's one of the worst porters I've ever had in my life. Basically, it was like water. It had no body to it whatsoever, and the aftertaste was a really horrible, bitter taste to it. It was nasty, nasty stuff. But they're now referring to themselves as an award-winning brewery, and apparently they've won the Taste of the West competition for a number of their beers. And the thing about Lyme Regis Brewery, they're very much a traditional style brewery. They're not a craft brewery. Basically, they do cask and bottles. They're quite similar to Bingham's actually, over in Berkshire. They basically cask and bottle their beers. They don't really do much more than that. Now, this is a 500 ml bottle, as I said, coming at 5.3 ABV. Doesn't tell you too much about the beer itself. It says, beer is proof that God loves us and wants us to be happy. Apparently Benjamin Franklin said that. Fair enough, okay. Yeah, okay. They're using Fuggles and Cascade hops. Well, what, for in an IPA, really? Fuggles. Oh, good grief. Cascade hops. Well, again, it depends on sort of hops type of Cascade you're using. If it's UK Cascade, they're not particularly exciting. If it's US Cascade, that's a different matter altogether. And I don't know. And the one thing that concerns me as well, I've even opened this bottle, is the fact it's 5.3, and they're referring to it as the strong IPA. 5.3 is not strong for an IPA. That's about right. You know, it's a bit of a nonsense calling it a strong IPA. They should be calling it just their IPA. So that sort of narks me slightly. I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, I'm being pedantic a little bit, I suppose, but it just seems a bit of a strange thing to call the beer when 5.3 isn't strong for an IPA. It really isn't. But anyway, I suppose let's get it open and see what happens. So, you know, I know I've been sort of kind of talking it down, not expecting anything special, but, you know, hopefully I'm wrong and hopefully it's a nice beer. And hopefully they've improved dramatically since 2011 when I was at the brewery. So, okay, right, let's get this in the glass. Okay. Right, it's pouring with some carbonation, not huge amounts. Okay, I'll stop there, it's sedimented. Yeah, carbonation isn't too bad, got half a fingerhead going on. Yeah, it's the right colour for an IPA. Yeah, sort of a golden colour. Yeah. To be fair, the bubbles have pretty much gone altogether actually. There's not much carbonation going on at all, but okay, well let's go in with the nose. Can't smell much going on there at all, to be honest. I can smell malts. Not really much of a hoppy aroma at all, to be honest. It smells actually very malty. I don't think this is going to be very good. But anyway, let's go with the taste. Cheers. Well, one thing I can definitely say is not US Cascade. Absolutely not. Has a slightly fruity sort of flavour to it, which is quite pleasant. But you're not getting much of a hop hit there at all. Considering I've used Fuggles and probably UK Cascade, I'm not overly surprised by that. It tastes more like a pale ale, to be honest. It doesn't really taste like an IPA at all. And 5.3% doesn't taste like 5.3%, but not in a good way, you know. A beer with that sort of flavour, you should be looking around about the 4% mark. You know, that's for a beer which is really not having a great deal of flavour. 5.3 is ridiculous, really. Yeah, it's not great. That's a shame. So here it is again, folks. The Regis Brewery Revenge, their strong IPA apparently which is 5.3 ABV. Traditional real ale from the Jurassic Coast. It's not very good. The flavours, you're not getting much of a hop hit there at all. There is a little bit of a fruitiness, but that doesn't last very long, and the aftertaste is pretty nondescript. It isn't much of an aftertaste at all, to be honest. Yeah, it's not great. Would I drink it again? No, I don't think I would. It's just nothing about it which particularly appeals to me, to be honest. I mean, as a beer, I suppose it's okay, but it's more of a pale ale than an IPA. It's lacking in hops. It's lacking in flavour altogether, to be honest. Yeah, it's pretty dreary. So what would I give Lyme Regis Brewery their Revenge Strong IPA? Well, not a lot, I'm afraid. It's a 4 out of 10. It's a 4 out of 10 beer. It's pretty shoddy, to be honest. There are much better IPAs out there. Even at that strength, there are far superior IPAs out there. I really wouldn't bother. Okay, anyway, ladies and gents, thanks for listening. All the best. Cheers, goodbye.